Boy. And good morning, not Vietnam. Howdy,
I needed a
gang.
super big cup of coffee this morning. I am not awake.
I didn't even bring any beverage this morning. I completely forgot about that. I am just, I am behind as always on everything. How is everybody? Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Tiger.
It's so good to have you back. So,
It's so
gang,
good
we're
to be
gonna do
here.
this every month now. Claudia is coming to visit us every month now, every second Thursday of the month, which is
Yup.
totally cool. Which is
Hi,
totally
Bree.
cool.
I
Would
saw
you like to
Lenny.
introduce yourself? Anyways, I think everybody who's here knows you, but then you never know. Someone may watch it later.
I am ClaudiaCayeVintage. If you don't know who I am, I do have a YouTube channel and an Instagram. I currently only sell on YouTube Lives, or I'll occasionally pop something up on Instagram, but it's been a while since I did that. And I ship from Ohio. And I use PayPal and Pirate Ship just like everybody else. And normally I give myself until Sunday night to invoice, but because tomorrow's Veterans Day, I believe the post office is going to be closed. I'm going to invoice today to give you the full 48 hours. And if you pay by Saturday morning, then I'll go to the post office and UPS and drop everything off Saturday morning instead of waiting until Monday. So because
Okay.
this is my fourth sale this week. I have invoiced after every sale unless people ask me to hold it until after this sale. So I have caught up on my invoicing and you'll get your invoice tonight.
Yay, yeah. I'm probably going to invoice today as well. I just realized tomorrow I got to go to the doctor for my shots. And then Saturday, of course, is the antique market, or rather, they call it flea market day again. So I'll be out Saturday. And yeah, otherwise, I don't know. Is Monday the holiday?
I thought it was Friday.
I knew there was a holiday somewhere, but I couldn't. I'm not sure. Either
Pretty
way.
sure it's tomorrow because I think it's
So,
always the 11th. So it's not one of those
oh,
that they move around. I think. I'm
oh.
not 100% sure, but I think. I should have Googled it just to make sure, but I'm kind
Yeah,
of
and I
believing the
saw
post
it. I
office will be
saw it.
closed tomorrow. So
Yeah, Friday. Bree said it was Friday. She would know. Um, cool. Hey, Rory. Good morning.
hi, Sheila. Sheila, I sent you an email. I'm holding off invoicing you until after today. I'm sorry. Yours was the last one last night, and I got so tired. And then my cat started racing around and knocking things down. And I'm like, okay, it's time to step away from this. So I sent Sheila an email. I'm like, I'll invoice you tomorrow.
Yeah, the market this weekend is at the Superstition Grand Mall, which is Power and Superstition, Power and whatever the not Power, one over from Power on Main Street. And the other one next weekend is the one where I'm vending is at the Main Street Antique Mall. That one is on Power and Main. So the other one is just on the other side of Power. So yeah, they're all both on Main Street. So one is this Saturday, the other one is next Saturday. Hey, hey, Tim and Jerry,
I'm going to be
or
on their sale
Jerry,
next
or
week.
Tim. So yeah, and what else? What else? Yeah, I came back yesterday. I finally got my first huge bittersweet vase at an estate sale this week. I just picked it up yesterday. It's a little bit smaller than what I expected it to be, but it's still pretty big. Ta-da!
I've never found a bittersweet. I've only ever seen them on live sales and in pictures. I've never actually seen one in real life.
It's almost too big for the picture.
That's
So oops.
gorgeous. Oh, look how big that is.
And I think it's 20 inches. And it's going, I don't know, I'd probably take it to the antique mall and hope that someone will appreciate it there. If not, I probably have to send it to eBay, and shipping this baby would be a nightmare, but it's doable. And hey, Debbie. So, and my neighbor is here too. Funniest thing, and I'm not going to name names because I don't want to put anyone on the spot, but there is one person here. Hi, Karen, who turned out they lived literally right across from where I used to live when I lived in Colorado. In fact, if they already lived there back when I was there, we may have seen each other somewhere in
Funny.
between.
Such a small world.
That is so funny. Because yeah, so yeah, this is my new baby. Rockabye baby. So I figured I'd show you because I know some of you know about this because I emailed about it or we talked about it. And yeah, I did get a decent deal on the lot, except there was a couple other items in the lot that I had expected to be better than what they were. But you know, it was fun. It was an experience, and I bought a bunch of other things while I was at it. See, and that's really what gets me. Once I buy one item and I realize I have to spend half an hour on the road to pick it up and half an hour to come back, then I'm getting stubborn. I want to
Yeah.
buy more items because for just one lot, driving halfway across town is not worth it. Or to the other town. I was actually in Gilbert, and on the way back, I found a thrift store I had not been to yet, which was one of the thrift stores that has really good prices as opposed to Guccieville. And I found some real nice things there that I haven't even unpacked yet. So they're still sitting over there in the corner waiting. No, there was no picker sale, Kim. This whole thing was the whole sale was in a storage unit. So they were cleaning out the whole storage unit as we were picking up our items. In fact, they weren't even all ready. So it was a little bit different than usually. Usually they have houses where they have room and different rooms, and they have a picker sale. So anything that doesn't sell during the actual sale gets sold cheap for people first come first serve. You can just pick it up and okay, I'll give you $2 for that. Sure, that's how I end up with a free black light because they gave me that for free that day. But yeah, there was no picker sale. Okay, that was that. What else happened? We had rain yesterday. Surprisingly, California sent us their rain. It was in LA, and I was watching the planes in LA at LAX, and it was amazing. I mean, it looks really cool when those planes land and all the water spreads around. It's like, yeah, that was cool. And yeah, then we had the rain yesterday. It was amazing. Rain is amazing. It's been a while since we had rain. Well, this year we had good rain, but normally we don't have that much rain. Hey, Karen. So either way, let me shut up and get to business. We're going to do the whole rehoming thing again today. We have some totally cool stuff that is looking for a new home. So we are going to give you all the option, the opportunity to adopt these items for a small fee, the rehoming fee, because that's just a given. We can't just give things away because
No.
then that could be dangerous. Hey, Steph. Oh yeah, you got your frog. I picked up another frog yesterday. I thought of you. It was a different kind though. It was not a pottery frog. It was a kind of I think a candle holder, a small one. That's really really cool.
Really
But
cute.
that's still.
My girl kitty is down here trying to chew on my charger cord.
Oh yeah, they like those, especially the thin ones because of the plastic they're made out of. That gives them that's a flavor that they like. I've I I fed so many cords to cats. Even my the one from my Surface has been chewed on already, and those things are expensive. So anywho, let's start.
Hi,
And of course,
Steph.
as always, the guest goes first. We are old fashioned like that. Not even ladies first, because that's yeah kind of outdated. I bought
Are we
a
doing
I bought a whole set
two
of
or just one?
yeah two.
Ooh,
I bought a
okay.
whole set of postcards yesterday. Again, I don't know why I keep buying those postcards. I gotta start selling some ephemera. And you still get those, the old ones where they were addressed to Mrs. Gary Miller or something like that. That when the women lost their own name and automatically
Yes.
their husband's first and last name. I hate it.
All right. First item today I brought because Thanksgiving's coming. So this
Nice.
gorgeous Anchor Hocking Lido Milano pitcher. No chips, no cracks. The spout's in good condition because a lot of times when getting washed, the spout would get dinged, but the spout's in good condition. It's this size. I don't know how many quarts it is. I didn't measure. But pretty amber pitcher, perfect for Thanksgiving. And that is going to be $12, number 25. $12, number 25. And the handle has this ribbing on it.
That's nice. Yeah, I like the design. It's got so many different things going on. The clear on top and the ribbon on the handle and the rest on the body.
All right.
Oh, hi
These are
Tim.
going to be choice. Hey,
Sorry.
Lori. So choice. This one is shorter and fatter. This one is taller and thinner, but they're both the little ones. And
Girl.
Becky taught me that these are vases, not rose bowls, because rose bowls, the ruffles go in, and vases, they go out. So even though they're tiny, they are vases.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be $6 a piece. And if you guys come to all of my sales, you'll notice some of this stuff has come down a bit in price. I'm just trying to move some stuff out so that I can buy new stuff. 3 inches on the green. And then 3.5 on the milk glass. And the milk glass is from the 80s because there's an 8 on the bottom of the Fenton. There is no number on the bottom of this, so 70s. 1970s, 1980s. $6 a piece. It's your choice. Number 33.
Nice.
$6, number 33. No chips, no cracks. Classic Fenton. And those are my first two. And thank
Hey,
you guys
Lori.
for hanging out with us today.
So glad you got over that hurricane, Lori. I gotta call my friend. She lives in Florida. I don't know. She ran out of the last one, but I don't know what's happening with this one. So what else do I have? And yeah, don't mind the music in the background. I picked up this little thing. She'll be up later. I tested her earlier to see if everything works, and now she won't shut up. So what do we have? We have glass bowl dish, and I never know what to name these things. Ciao, Monica. How are you today? So I got this guy. This is a greenish little, I don't know. It's not a vase or a rose bowl. It's just like one of those
It's a
those
compote.
compote. Yeah. Lori, Claudia, you mean? Well, Claudia ships from Ohio, which is even further for you. So this guy is very cool, and I figured for the season, it's just right. It's kind of greenish, kind of an odd shade of green. So it works for Christmas. It works for the fall season. I know people are very set on their colors. I try to sell a bunch of stuff in the summer that was supposed to be fall colors, and now it's selling.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
funny?
rehoming. So it's got those rivets there on the bottom on the stem, and then it's got, you know what? And I don't even remember what it was. I used to know that, but I forgot to look it up. This guy, we're gonna let go for $7, which is a steal. Doing the same
Yeah,
thing
it
Claudia's doing. We're doing with the closeout sale or rehome. Closeout rehoming doesn't sound right. So it's about 7 inches across, and it is about about 5 inches tall. $7, starting at $7. And yeah, we are doing all offer ups. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we love our purple. Well, I kind of love my purple, and Claudia is nice enough to.
Purple's my favorite color too. Has been for years.
Cool. Oh, Dusty Moose, good morning. Anyone interested in this wonderful piece? $7. That's a steal. I mean, it is in such good shape too. I did not notice any issues, no flea bites, no cracks, no nothing. And it's the season. You can use it for candy or for cashews, or you can use it for some little flowery things you can put in there. You can do so many things with this. Or you can use it for your ice cream. There are people who eat ice cream in the wintertime, especially in Arizona where it's never really that cold.
I eat ice cream year
Chrissy?
round, and we get really cold here.
Yeah. Yeah, you are in that neighborhood. So no interest. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go
Ooh,
to the
Karen,
next.
that's a good idea. Display brooches in it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be
definitely.
pretty.
Oh, I wish you would just done. Yeah, I wasn't going to wind her up this morning, but then she stopped playing until I just picked her up and moved her, and she remembered that she wasn't done yet. Now this is a choice of metal, whatever. There used to be cookie jars. The cookies are gone. I'm sorry. They would long be not good anymore. They're German. They are Litfaßsäulen, so they're advertising columns. Back in Berlin, some guy came up with this idea to put a column on the road and put posters on there to advertise for things, and they still have them there. And these are all old advertisements from way back when. Of course, they're German, but they're really nice to look at, and it makes a real nice cookie jars. And we're gonna do a choice. They're $9 each. We have the red one and we have the green one. They're $9 each per seal. I've seen an advertisement for that here recently, so I guess they have it in America. It's a detergent for laundry detergent. And it's just kind of cool to look at. What I used to do with it, I used to put my teas in there. Now I don't do that anymore, but Nivea, we know that here in the States. Joan, I got you down for 9. Thank you very much. There we go. Ha, my magic powers. I remember my aspirin. That's like a headache pill, like a ibuprofen or something like that. So they're really nice. They're nice to look at. They have see if I can get it open. Nope. I jammed it. So they're clear inside. And they're pretty tall. Let me see. Where's my trusty measuring thingy? I just had it. They are pretty tall. They are about 11 inches tall, top to bottom, bottom to top. Okay, let's gonna go ahead. You're back for now, Bree. See if you stay back. Let's go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Anyone else coming in? I don't see anyone else coming in. Hey, Georgia. Good morning. And there's the bid end. Would you like the green or would you like the red one? I chose green and red for a purpose. I have a whole lot more of these because they started them like 15 years ago, I think. It was an annual thing, and I started collecting them, and now I gave up because they're getting so expensive. It's not worth it anymore. Last year or year before, I had a mini one. They did make a miniature one, but you don't usually get those in America. You only get those in Germany. So, Joan, would you like the red or the green? Whoops, the red one. You get the red one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And that was my two. And back to you. That was my two. And back to you. Oh, I'm so good. I can
forget to
rhyme.
say when I was introducing myself that I do my 2 regular sales a week. The first one is Glass with Class on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I do that with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. We switch off and we always cover a topic related to vintage glass. So you can learn something and then we sell some beautiful glass. We keep the show just about an hour long so you can spend your lunch with us, get that nice little break in the middle of your manic Monday. And then I do a Wednesday morning sale on my channel every week, 10 a.m. Eastern, and that's coffee chat and a small sale. And that's just me. And then I pop up all over the place on other people's channels.
Yes, you do. You're coming up on Vintage and Vino as well.
So my next item is this little footed hand-painted Lefton. Oh, it's upside down. Hand-painted Lefton trinket dish. And it's little. It's so adorably sweet. I just love the roses here on the lid. You got the little scallop detail. It's so pretty. And when I found this, I considered putting it in my room, but I realized I don't have any orange in my room. It's all pastel pinks, greens, and blues. So there's no orange in my room. So just this big, lengthwise, a little over 3 inches. So just a little Lefton hand-painted trinket dish with lid. And it is going to be $10, number 21. $10, number 21.
Nice.
Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. I've got you down for that, Georgia.
Hey, John Robert. Good morning.
Thank you very much. All right, second item this round is a Fiesta Ware cup and saucer. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous blue. When I first saw it, I thought it was black. The lighting was poor, and I'm like, is that black? No, it's this gorgeous, gorgeous blue. This one's not super old, and I don't know a lot about Fiesta. Like, I know almost everything about glass, but very little about Fiesta Ware. But it does say lead-free or something on the bottom, which means it's newer. No chips, no cracks. It's so pretty. I definitely can see the appeal of Fiesta Ware every time that I find a piece, which is very rarely around here, but I see why people collect it. This cup and saucer is just...
I love that blue. That's my favorite blue.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. $6, number 29.
Cool.
Just $6. And those are my two.
Cool. That was already? Man, you quick. Okie dokie. I have a totally cool pink glass dish. I forgot again. I had all these looked up and stuff, but I forgot to I forget all the details. I just know it's absolutely good. It's very light pink. It's a beautiful piece, and it's just one. It's just one little thing, but you know what? You can use it as a candle. You could put a candle on there, like one of those thicker ones, or you can use it for your food, for your dessert, for your snacks. Have fun at the shipping supply store. So this one we're gonna start at $6. I love the shape of this guy.
Yeah.
And it's a very light pinkish color, so it's not like overpowering.
That's another one that would be pretty with brooches displayed on it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Or rings, or anything that you have in your what you call it, in your collection there. Anything small, or pins. Well, yeah, brooches and pins similar. So I love the shape. It's got the
Yeah.
little
I like
little
the details.
wave, yeah, the little waves there on the corners, and the corners are not are different, and the handles.
The handles almost look like Heisey glass.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know that much about all these different glass things. I try, but I forget. It goes in here, out there. It's just my remember is very faulty these days. I can't even remember what I go into the kitchen for. That's the only exercise I get is 5 trips to the kitchen for one item, because I do 55 other things while I'm there, but I forget why I went there in the first
I
place.
do that too.
Okay, no interest in this piece, no worries. What else do we have? We have a beautiful ironwood dolphin. Now, this is huge. He's a big guy, but he does look like a little bit of his glaze came off in the wear and tear, but I'm sure that can be redone.
No, don't get up there, Harley. Oh,
I'm
goodness.
sure that can be redone. Ah, Georgia, I got you down there for the pink dish. Yes, thank you, Bree. I got you for the pink dish. I'm not gonna count it down now since there was nobody else interested, so I'm just gonna put Georgia down. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Back to our dolphin. Yeah, I tried to clean it up a little bit and made it worse. So it's basically it needs to be the glaze needs to be redone. But other than that, it's a real nice piece. And if you put it on the shelf, I'm not sure you can see it from. Thank you very much, Georgia. I'm not sure you can see it from afar. But let's see how tall he is. And we're starting him at $12. $12 because of the glaze condition. Otherwise, he'd be a lot more expensive because he is about 13 inches tall, 12 to 13 inches roughly. I just love these things, these ironwood pieces. I mean, his eye.
Yeah, I do
And there you
too.
can see that the glaze is a little bit rubbed off. But again, you can probably even rub it off evenly and then you don't even see. I just don't have the time to deal with it and to figure it out. There are ways to fix that too. I'm sure those people who know how to work with wood, they can probably just put a new glaze on there. Because other than that, he is in excellent shape. He doesn't have any issues. The all the fins are still there. No, none of the tips are broken, and they're usually broken.
Yeah, the tips on his fin, that's amazing.
Yep, a lot of these tips I've seen were all broken a lot, and the nose too. The noses are broken sometimes. Oh, hope! I hope! I hope! Okay, I
Hi
got
ho.
Georgia and Hope. So Hope for 15. Hope for 15. Yeah, he's a beautiful guy. It's just like I said, it's just the glaze that's off a little bit. What's it called? There's a word for it too. It's not called glazed, but the varnish. I don't know what it is.
Varnish, yeah.
Yeah, it's rubbed off a little bit. So let's go ahead and count him down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, I love this guy. I got another one. I picked up a smaller one yesterday, but a little small one, not a large one like this. He'll be in a future sale, future rehoming effort coming up. Sale is easier to pronounce. Cool. Got that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, everyone. And back to Claudia.
All right. My next item is a candy dish. It's this pinky peach, and it's got strawberries all over it. It stands 9.5 inches tall, and we're going to do this one as an offer up. So it's offer up starting at 20. So no chips, no cracks. I'll show you the two pieces separately. So there's not even any dings. Usually there's dings around the edges of the candy dishes because they were used to store candy for your family. Oh, I lied. There's a ding, little flea bite right there. Right there. But the lid, the top of the lid's in good condition. So no dings around the edge. All this nice detail. And this was, I believe, Tiara glass. And we just did in Glass with Class, we learned that not all Tiara glass was made by Indiana. There were 3 companies that actually made Tiara glass. So the likelihood that Indiana Glass Company made this is pretty strong because they made most of Tiara glass, but they did not make all of Tiara glass. So I learn something new every week when I do Glass with Class. Here's the base. Super pretty. And there's no chipping or flea bites around the edge here. But it's that pinky peach, not pink, which I think the color's coming across pretty true.
It's kind of an in-between color, it looks like to me.
Yeah, because here's pink.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it looks more peachy, but it doesn't really look peachy either. So it's kind of in between.
And if there's no interest, I can move on to my second item. Put it down carefully. Oh. Oh, that's a good thing to know, Hope. And my second one is another candy dish. This one's going to be an offer up starting at 15, and it's yellow. This one is Indiana glass. It is the Constellation pattern. And I love, because I have a bunch of Indiana glass candy dishes, and each top in every pattern was just slightly different. Like, they put thought into that detail. So every time the little top was different if the pattern was different. So it's footed. It's got 3 feet. This one's shorter. It only stands 6 inches tall, but it's bigger. So like 6.5 inches across. So here is the lid on this one. And I am not feeling any rough edges or chipping on the lid.
Does it glow?
No, it does not glow. You would think it would, but it does not. The yellow glass can be really hard to find.
Got Sheila for 15.
I love that it looks like a spider web when you look at the top this way. And then here, let's see. Got tiny flea bites right there from the lid being put back down, but no chips. Here's the bottom. I love the little feet. And sometimes there's damage to the feet. There's no damage to the feet on this one. The feet are in good shape. This one would hold a nice amount of hard candies if you want to be nostalgic for your grandma's home. My grandma always had Brock's hard candies when we'd go to visit, and she'd get a variety.
Mm-hmm.
And I can start the countdown. Do you do from a number, or do you do going once?
No, I just go from 10 backwards. I tried the going once, but I couldn't stick with it. I kept forgetting.
Yeah, that's I do the going backwards from 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
And dead air. This is where we're supposed to sing our song. No, we won't.
Your
We're not
music
gonna
box
burn
stopped
everybody
playing.
off by singing
All right,
songs.
there we go. So thank you very much, Sheila.
Cool.
That was mine too.
Man, you're way too fast for me to think. So what do I have? I have another dish. I think this is kind of sort of amberish colored. It's a very plain, very regular looking dish, but it's a kind of cool piece. And it's a nice size. It's probably definitely nice size for cashews. I don't know who started the whole cashew thing, but 6 inches across, and then it looks like it's about 2 inches tall. Does have a flea bite right here, but I don't know if it's even a flea bite. I think that could have been manufacturing thing.
Sorry.
I believe this is an amber color. It looks kind of amberish colored. And it's just a nice piece. You can use it. You can even use it on your Thanksgiving table for some cranberry sauce or something. You can fill it right from the can. And
So, Tiger, do you want me to be a know-it-all about this dish?
oh, go for it. I have no clue what I'm holding in my hand.
Because
And
I
know you know more than
I just learned this because I'll show you. I have this one.
We're starting this at
See?
$7, by the way. Oh, okay. It has
This
a lid.
is what the lid looked like, but these are stackable.
Oh.
So you could stack 3 and have them like sitting on your dresser and have brooches in one, earrings in another, necklaces in another, or you could have powder in one. So these were meant to stack. So when you see them by themselves without the lid, you want to pick them up. You don't want to pass them up because they were made without the lid because they stack. It's Indiana.
Unless it had the lid and someone broke it.
So that would stack with my green one.
But that is cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, nice.
I just
I
learned
something.
it.
That is totally cool. Thanks for bringing that up. So anyone interested, $7. And if you find more of this kind, you can stack them. Or you can just use it on your table for cranberry sauce or something, or cashews or M&Ms. Anything that would not. Hey, Nancy Murphy, good morning.
Yeah, if you set nuts out for Thanksgiving so people can munch on nuts before dinner, that's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Hi, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny. So yeah, this one is kind of that makes sense. And color-wise, nuts would go well in there. With M&Ms, I'd be worried about the colors clashing. And I don't know, cranberry doesn't look quite right in it either. So nuts would be the best color for this. So let's go ahead and count this down. We get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate that. Still waiting for the bid end, but it'll be here any second now. There it is. Thank you very much, Bree. Appreciate it. And that was number 1. What else do we have?
Debbie, that dish is made by Indiana Glass.
Yes. I should have known that one. Ah, I forgot. Because I got these totally cool salt and pepper shakers. Two puppies. Now this one here looks like it could be a little bit of a issue under his eye. I cannot tell if that's paint or if it's a chip. It does look to me like it's the way it's painted. They are both made in Japan, and they both have their original stopper, which is the cork, not the plastic. Starting these at $6 for the set, $6. And there are the holes on their heads. They're so cute. They're so cute, those guys. And there we go. Here's the back. Whoops. And again, here's the bottom with a Japan sticker. And here's the other one. Those faces. I mean, who can? And there, it's got a sticker too. Sue got you down for 6. Thank you very much. You're so cute. And I'm going to have to come up with a mystery box pretty soon too, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to participate in the Huckster's Doxy fundraiser. So we're going to be selling mystery boxes for the Doxies, the Doxy rescue.
Yeah, I took part in that last year.
Yeah, last year he did the boxes. That was fun. Where he sent the box that was around, and
Yeah,
people
that was
supposed
super
to take an
fun.
item and add an item. That was fun too. But this year I'm donating the whole mystery box. So we'll go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, woof, woof, 1. Big end. Hello, Jeannie. Good morning. Okay, and I still see Sue. That was my second one, and there's the bid end. They go into Sue. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And now it's back to you.
All right, my next item is a dolphin.
Wow, speak of dolphins.
A glass dolphin. And the first time I showed this, somebody said that she used to work at Cedar Point. We have Cedar Point Amusement Center here in Ohio. She used to work there, and they sold these in the gift shop. So that's where I'm thinking it came from, Cedar Point gift shop. So glass dolphin, I think it's 6 inches long. Yes, 6 inches long. So it's this size. And I can't tell. I think this is inside the glass because it doesn't feel rough. So there's a couple spots like that. You know, these were not, they weren't like, they're not Murano glass, you know? They're just little souvenir pieces. And this one is just $6. $6, number 34 for the little glass dolphin. This is a perfect Christmas present if you have a fan of dolphins in your family.
Nice. I like those. I picked up a bunch of those glass um um things yesterday too. I haven't unpacked them yet, but I've got a few. And we got Georgia for number
Thank
34.
you, Georgia. My second item is a camel.
Oh, a camel.
Now,
Nice.
I do believe he should have had a third water carrier here. I have one that I have not reattached, but I think he's missing one on each side.
Well, at least he's missing them evenly.
Yeah. So wood camel. He's kind of got a derpy face. Makes me laugh. And the tag
He's
has
cute.
it's not English. Arabic. I think it's got some Arabic writing here. I could not remember words for a second there. So, wood camel, let me tell you how tall he is. He's gonna be $12, just a straight claim. He is 10.5 inches to the tip of his nose. So, nice big camel if you like wood animals. And he is just $12, number 22. $12, number 22.
Yeah, he's cool. I like those wooden animals.
Yeah.
But I got a whole lot. I picked up a bunch at estate sales and auctions recent past couple of years. Well, most of them. I still got some. I got one real nice ones, but the horn broke off, so I got to figure out how to reattach the horn. And
Thank
get
you,
Georgia for that.
Georgia. All right, that was my two.
Georgia likes her animals. Oh, they're awesome. I like animals too. What can you say, right? They're special. Cool. What else do we have? I haven't even thought about it. I got this totally cool piece. I actually picked it up not too long ago. And it is one of those, I don't know, is that one of those Jack in the Pulpit looking things?
Yeah.
It's got the
Ooh,
metal
look at that.
stand. And we're starting this at $17.
That's
And
pretty.
it comes out of the stand. So
Georgia.
tarnish resistant silver polish. So goes back in the stand. There we go. See it a little bit closer. It's a beautiful piece. It's really nice. I like it, but I have so much stuff and I just didn't find the right spot for it where it could be appreciated. I had in my little china cabinet there behind me and I never saw it. Okay. Hi, Gayleen. Gayleen and Rory. I had Gayleen first. Gayleen was first at 17 and Rory is at 18. Thank you very much.
Georgia, that would be great, that camel in a nativity scene. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is. That's awesome. Let's see how big this is. So it looks like it is about a foot long.
That is a nice size.
It is about 4.5 inches tall. And then I got Debbie for 19. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's just a beautiful piece and it's in really good shape. And it's so shiny. Look, shiny. Shiny, shiny. I love shiny. And here we got Rory coming back at 20. There we go. Let's go ahead and count this down. Nope. Rory, 25. We're still fighting for it. Let's start. Yeah, that's true. Those flowers were awesome too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We got Rory at 28, and Gayleen is coming back at 30, and there's the bid end.
Ooh, that was a nail biter.
That was close. So I see Gayleen right before the bid end. On both my devices. Bree, if you see anything different, let me know. But I believe Gayleen won that race. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And thank you, Rory. And thank you, Debbie, and everybody else. Appreciate all your offers. Yes, thanks, Bree. Whoops. Okay, and was that my first one?
I believe so.
I believe so too. I know last time I miscounted. No, wait, yeah, I did. Yeah. And if not, then we'll figure it out later. Now I have another huge piece. But since we're coming up on holidays and people like turkeys and stuff like that, I figure I give you an offer. I give you an opportunity to have a totally cool platter for your holiday table, or maybe you could just make it into a um, like a you could set up your nativity scene on top of that even because it's got some brownish colors which kind of remind me of desert colors. Now the artist is Wisniewski, and it's signed in the back here. Whoops. It's signed on the back. Where is it? Where is it? There. There's a signature, Wisniewski. And this is a big piece. We're starting this piece at $15, which is a steal. It is pottery. It's obviously handmade. It's signed. Got those totally cool handles. The handles are a little twisted there. And that one too. And I did write down the size. It is about 17 and a half long and 10 inches across. So that's a big platter. So you can probably put a lot of turkey on there if you want to use it for your Thanksgiving or something table. And look at that, it's bigger than my head. But it's still smaller than my bittersweet. Uh, so but I just love this thing. I love this thing, but I have no room for it in my house anymore. I actually had it for a while. And there's the back, and there's the other handle. And again, here's the signature. And I actually Googled this guy, and I found some of his stuff online. So he is he is not a one trick pony, I guess. And I do believe it was a guy from when I Googled it. But yeah, I know the shipping could be an issue for some of you if you live like far away. Oh, let me clear that screen. Sorry, Galen. Didn't mean to put you on the spot there. No interest? That's fine. We're gonna move on. And on that note, it's back to you, Claudia. Right, Georgia? I do like those colors too. Okay.
All right. I have a single pale amethyst Libby. This is from the 90s, and I know that because I got it as a wedding gift in 1997.
Oh.
So just a single wine glass. It's this size. It is 7¼ inches tall. And even though the marriage was over by 2002, I have kept this. And I'm like, it's time to let that go. So single Libby amethyst. I don't know if let me hold up something white behind it so you can see the color.
That's better. Yeah, that's better.
Pale amethyst.
No, that's a nice color.
$6, number 30. $6, number 30. And it does have the L on the bottom for Libby. You're not going to be able to see it. But it's there. Second item this round is this gorgeous pink dish. This is Imperial Glass, their frosted block pattern. And when I looked it up, it said it was a berry dish, which surprised me because I'm used to the berry bowls, coming as a set with a bigger serving bowl and then the little ones that were stackable. But that's what they called this. And I've got the book that this was in. my elegant glass book.
That looks awesome on the picture, that pattern. Just looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some those are the things I like to take pictures of and then blow up and nobody knows what the heck that is in the picture.
Yeah. And
Just the
all of the
position.
teeth are good. There's no breaking. Handles are good, double handled. And Imperial Glass was actually purchased by Lennox, and they reproduced this marked Lennox Imperial Glass. But
Wow.
this was before, so it's not marked Lennox. It's not marked at all. This was just Imperial Glass. But they continued to make this one with Imperial molds after Lennox had bought them out. So this little dish, just this big, it is going to be $10, number 38. Hi, Natty.
Hey, Natty.
$10, number 38.
I
And
love
that's
that
my
pattern.
two.
That is just awesome.
Yeah, it is
It
super
is
pretty.
real nice pattern. Cool. What do I have now? I have one of those um, dough kitchen thingies, and oh, I got Galen for 38. Now this
Thank you,
guy
Eileen.
is, I believe he's about 7 inches across, and I have no clue who made him. He's got marks on the bottom there, and he is just very charming. And yeah, I don't know why I'm calling him a he. Uh, he just strikes me as a he. And I used them in my kitchen for a while, but now I have the plastic ones. They're not so prone to shattering on the floor.
So
And
is
I
that like
just
to
love
pour
the,
batter for pancakes? Is that
yeah,
what those for?
batter. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for batter and stuff. It's just, it's just a beautiful piece. I mean, it does have some purplish color there. It's kind of a bluish purplish color. It actually looks a little lilac. And it's just a charming piece. I would like, I would, if I had that kind of a kitchen, I would use it to display and just put it on my cupboard or something. Put it somewhere to display it because I think it's a sexy beast. It's a very sexy beast, and the way a handle is shaped, it's just different. It's just different, and it's got some crackling inside. It's an older person. And I had this at $6. I don't know if I said that already. $6 for this totally cool, charming piece of just thing you can make. You can probably make your cookie dough in there if it's not too small. But I figure that's a nice cookie dough size. You can make a dough in there, and it's just I don't know batter bowl. There you go, Brie. And it's got a little bit of a wear and tear over here on this side. But again, it's been used. It's older. It deserves it deserves the recognition. And I don't know if 93 is the date that was actually made. Totally possible. No interest. That's fine. We'll move on. Yeah. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I have a picture, and I will be happy to ship it without the frame. But this is a totally cool, and I believe it's on silk Vietnam picture, which is completely different, has nothing to do with anything else, no glass, but it's hard to show, and it's a cheap frame, so I will take it out of the frame. It's a plastic frame.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
we're starting this at $15, and it is handmade. It's signed here. It's just hard to see because of the reflection. Yes, Jane, apples. There you go. That sounds awesome. It's and yeah, it's I just fell in love with this and I had to pick it up and it is so beautifully made. And it looks like it's silk. So you can see the on the edges you can see the fabric right there. It's
Yeah.
hard to tell and there is a better view of it if you can see it. I just love it. And I mean, I have so much art on my walls, and Vietnam does not really match anything else I have. But I fell in love with it. And the art, I mean, this is just the way it's done. It is beautiful. Whoever did this knew what they were doing. And it is, again, with a. I, I didn't want to take it out of the frame because I didn't want to handle it without the frame. I didn't want to mess it up. I will ship it without the frame though, unless you want the frame. I just think it's a real beautiful piece. And it would actually, I have a lot of, right, Jane? It would, I have a lot of nautical and stuff things and lakes and the sea, the open sea, but this still doesn't quite go with the rest of my theme. Otherwise, I would have it in my bathroom where I have all my water stuff hanging. We're better in the bathroom to hang anything that has to do with water, anything that has to do with boats and with ships and boatmen. Good morning. But we have no interest, and that's fine. Oh, I didn't even measure it. And yeah, I feel bad about about the reflection because it looks so much prettier and real than it does on the. So this is about 12 inches by 17 and a half, just for the picture. I'm not counting the frame. So it's 12 inches by 17 and a half. But we're gonna move on and giving it back to you.
My turn already? Oh my goodness.
Yep. I know.
I was not ready. All right.
I know.
Next item is going to be an offer up starting at 15. This is a taper candle holder, but it's big. I don't believe it's Viking because of the bottom. Now, I did see it identified as Viking, but I don't know. I don't think it's Viking. I could not identify the maker. I don't think it's Viking also because this is very clear at the edge. And that was not something that Viking did. So I could be wrong because I don't know everything about glass, but I don't think that it's Viking. It is 8 inches across at its widest petal to petal. It is stunning in person. It does have a little bit of wax in the very bottom, so it was used for its intended purpose. But this is one of those pieces that you could put your candle in there and put some kind of decoration around it because it's so big. You've got plenty of room to do that in.
Nice. That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, there's just the faintest line of yellow and then into clear, which also makes me think it's not Viking.
Does the edge glow?
I think it does. It's been a while since I had my hands on this. Oh, let me see.
Debbie for 15. If only it was purple.
Yes.
Hello, Craig and Christine. How are you?
Hi, Kraken. Yes, the edge does glow. And it's definitely orangey and not red. You know, amberina can be anywhere from deep red shading out into yellow to an orange shading out into yellow. This one is definitely an orange in person. I had a really large amberina collection that I've had to downsize and sell off most of my pieces because I have moved and don't have the space. But I spent a lot of time last year collecting amberina pieces. So I had them in all shades from yellow to orange to red to that really deep red that almost wasn't amberina. Debbie, you don't want it since it's more orangey. Can you see the color?
Yeah, it does look orange on my end. Yeah. Yeah,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
think it's Viking because the edges are almost clear and it's got this polished bottom that isn't like any other Viking piece I've ever had. I'm not saying it's not Viking. I'm just saying that it doesn't feel like all the other Viking glass that I have had.
No, Debbie wanted red. Are
Okay.
you retracting your bid? Yeah,
Yeah,
she did.
she did.
retract the
That's
bid.
okay. I understand. It is hard to tell with the Marina, but yeah, it's more orange than red.
Kaz, you made it. Howdy. We got Gayleen at 16, but we do have a retraction. So
Yeah,
Gayleen,
Gayleen, did you want to start that at 15 since it's too orange for Debbie? Debbie, that is fine. It's why I like live sales because you get to know the details. I can tell you
yeah,
more details than
and you
because
can ask
sometimes
questions. Yeah,
I don't know about you guys, but I purchased something from eBay that did not look like it looked in the pictures when I got it. But if you've got a live sale, you get to see it up close and personal.
Oh man, speaking of eBay, did you see the disaster with MB's new swung vase?
No.
It wasn't 1,000 pieces.
Ugh.
She didn't specify. She posted on Instagram. I'm sure we're gonna hear more about it on Friday, but she didn't specify if it was shipped and broke in the mail or what happened. But it was literally a swung vase was 1,000 pieces. It was pretty
It's
sad.
always heartbreaking. But I tell you what, there are people that just have absolutely no idea how to ship glass. They just don't.
Mhm. Yeah, I know. So I saw one that was David. He had someone shipped a German vase in just a box without any padding, and of course it didn't survive. Why would people want to put fragile stuff in a box without any padding? I don't
Yeah,
get it.
I don't get it either. All right, I'm
I
going to go
mean,
ahead and count. Galen says it's fine. So 10,
yes.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Cool.
Yeah, I bought a few glass things from Goodwill Outlet online before I found YouTube live sales, and just shattered. They just arrived shattered. Those people have no idea how to package, so I stopped doing that. All
Yeah,
right,
that's too bad.
that is
Especially when they
yours,
do it
Katie.
professionally, they should at least have professional shippers. It's my turn, right?
No, that was my first one.
Oh, that was your first?
Yeah.
I thought you had another one before that. Just testing to see if you're paying attention.
Okay, I gotta shift some things around here. Now these, I may have priced completely wrong. I'm sure that Tiger knows more about them than I do.
Uh-oh.
These are plates from Germany. So Germany hand painted right there. And it says Vestra, Vessra. And when I looked these up on eBay, it appears they came in 3 sizes and I have the biggest size. I have 4 of these 8-inch plates. So there's the first one. There's the second one. Third one. And the fourth one. So
Nice.
it does look like it had gold edging that has almost completely worn off the edges. So it looks like they were used even though they're hand painted. So the flowers are in good condition. It's just, it's got wear on what would have been the gold edges. So you can see just a bit of gold edging on there. So use the pretty things. And the colors in these are just stunning. You got purples and pinks and greens. So pretty.
Yeah, that's typical for that time. They did a lot of those patterns, and especially with that green. I see a lot of that out there.
So all 4 plates is going to be $20. They're
Nice.
4
That's a good
8-inch
deal.
plates.
That's a good deal.
$20, number 35. Well, I got a fantastic deal on them, so I can pass that along.
Can't believe there's still
$20.
mosquitoes flying around here. It's winter.
All right, that's my two.
Those mosquitoes, they love me too. They eat me up like I was candy. Ugh, that's horrible. And
Georgia,
you
I
know, I
think
got a
that
house full of felines, but will they catch those mosquitoes? Heck no. That's
Georgia,
way
I
too much
take that
work.
on a case by case basis because I've only had two things broken in a whole year of shipping. And I know this last time I had something broken, it was an item that I suspect had an internal crack, and they had ordered like 4 or 5 things. And so I refunded the price of the one item. I don't think I refunded any of the shipping because there were other things. But if it was just one thing that broke, I would feel as a business owner I should refund the shipping too if it was just one item. But everybody does it a little bit differently.
Yep, everybody does a little bit different. Cool.
Oh,
So I have another blanket, and this one is a totally cool yellow and gray blanket. It's another one of those handmade ones. It looks very handmade. In fact, there's a thread where they made it. It's sticking out there a little bit. It is roughly 44 by 35 inches total. So it's another one of those lap blankets. I figured I'd try this because I just like the colors. They're different. I see so many blanks that have white in them, and they have like other, but the yellow and the gray I've never seen before. And they are really nice blankets. They're really nice, nicely made, nicely done. Whoever made those knew what they were doing, and they definitely look handmade. No, I don't know nothing about anything like that, but they do look handmade even to me, in my lay person's eyes.
that is perfect for this time of year.
It is, and it's a nice size. I actually like those lap blankets because you
Yeah.
don't have so much overlapping, and you don't have the stuff all around you, and it's just and they keep you nice and warm. And we are price. We are starting this at $12. $12 for the lap blanket, handmade.
Yeah, Georgia, there are some sellers that won't refund any money at all. It's in their policies. They feel like they're a good packer, and if it arrived broken, it was the post office fault, and they won't do a refund at all.
That's ridiculous.
So,
They should at least. I mean, they especially if you're in doubt, if you ship priority, it's insured anyways. And if you're in doubt, you can always put some insurance on there. On there, it doesn't cost that much, and the insurance will pay it back. You just got to deal with the
yeah.
post office. But you know what? I've done it before. The first one I never got reimbursed because the post office thought we took too long, because by the time you send everything back and forth, and see, that's the downside of the post office. They
Yeah,
want
it's a
the,
fight.
the buyer has to take the stuff to the post office and show it to them. So the buyer has to do all the running around. And I feel bad, but if a person who it's not their fault, but on the other hand, if it's a $50 bill, then I would appreciate if a buyer would help me out and help me get the money back, because otherwise it comes out of my pocket. But again,
Yeah.
why would the buyer care? As long as they get their money back, they don't care where it comes from. And I was lucky that all my buyers are really good about my boo-boos. This past week, I got two labels mixed up, and I shipped a heavy box to someone who was supposed to get a light box. And that person, then I was asking them if they would help me out, and they did help me out. And I sent a new label and sent it on to them. But again, that person had to do all the work for me, and I really appreciate it. So no interest in the blanket, that's fine. Such a beautiful blanket, though. I picked up a whole bunch of those last year sometime at a thrift store because I couldn't help it. I fell in love with them. And my other choices are two small blankets that I would actually use as tablecloths. And these are $8 each.
I love those colors. Look at that.
That one is my favorite, actually. Yes, this one is my favorite. And these are about 31 by 23, I believe. Kind of
Oh, I love the
psychedelic.
colors. That's great.
Kind of psychedelic looking, isn't it? And this one I would use as a blank, as a tablecloth or something. I could put it on my table because it fits. It's not too big. Or you could use it as a cat blanket even. Like all these stray cats out there, they're freezing now. I just put out a bunch of towels for them, and they have a new kitty post that they haven't used yet. One of my old ones I took outside for them. And then there's this one, which is
Oh, that one's pretty too.
not nearly as cool as the other one, but it's more subdued for the person who doesn't want the psychedelic look. And this one it's bluish, grayish, turquoiseish, and a gray. So
You
it's
got
three
Galen
colors.
in at 8.
Ah, Gilleen, thank you very much. And
I
these
think my
are,
kid's baby blanket that my mom had crocheted was about that size.
yeah, you could use them as baby blankets. Let's go ahead and count these down. 10, 9. This is my favorite.
Yeah, those colors
8,
are just stunning. I love it.
7. Yeah, I love it too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. While the mosquito is trying to eat me up alive in front of everybody. I can't believe there's still mosquitoes alive. They should all be dead by now.
I
Cool.
feel that way about the spiders outside. Walked out my door yesterday,
Oh.
walked right into a cobweb.
Okay, I got the Galen. Which one would you like, Galen? The psychedelic one or the subdued one? Both.
Oh, she wants
Perfect.
both.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And now we're back to you.
And yes, Georgia, because I spent a lot of time buying before I ever became a seller. And I absolutely rebought from people who packaged well. Yep, I agree with that. Okay. My next item is this derpy lion.
Oh,
It's wood. Look at his face. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He's
he's
too
cool.
He's just a little guy. Let's see. Only stands 3 inches tall and in length, about 5.5 inches in length. So just little guy.
Nice. He's cute.
And he is just $6. $6, number 23 for my derpy little lion. And then my next item, I don't normally pick up tins, but this came out of my extended family member's hoarder house. So if you're familiar with me,
23.
awesome, Georgia. I will write that down.
Not to interrupt you, but I figured before.
Let you look at my tin while I'm writing down.
Yeah.
So it is a country style flower tin, Putnam and Sons. And I just don't know enough about tins to be able to date it. And, you know, when you look things up, a lot of the stuff that you look up is eBay listings, and they don't, people just make stuff up. So a little rusty and crusty. There's the lid. But it's this size tin. Like, it's a good size tin. It is just over 7 inches tall and just over 6.5 inches wide. So if you like rusty, crusty, and dusty tins, then this is a good one for you. And today it is only $6. $6, number 31.
Nice.
And those are my two.
That's a nice tin.
Kaz, you thought they made butter? It's not country crock, it's country style.
We got Galen for 31.
Awesome. Galen's going to have a nice box, and so is Georgia. Thank you, ladies.
Okie dokie. Now I have my nice dresser dog up for rehoming because I got that kangaroo from Katie a while back. So now this guy has to find a new home. I'm so sorry. He is in real good shape. He's so cute. Look
Dresser
at that.
caddies are so much fun.
That's a dachshund for you. There's a doxy. And we're starting him at $25. They don't make them anymore. People still have dressers and stuff to put in it. But I have not seen any cool, fun dresser caddies made recently. That's probably why, because we still have the old ones. He's just so cute. I don't know. I fell in love with him when I found him at the antique mall, and he was sitting by my door for a while and had some of my rings and stuff in him. So, but that face. Look at that face. Who can resist that face, right? Looks like a donkey with a basket on the side, or like a camel had the water jugs, but the donkeys have those baskets sometimes.
And if you aren't familiar with what a dresser caddy is, because I didn't the first time somebody held one up during a live sale, they sit on a man's dresser. Your wallet goes into the inside. Your change went in the front. Your rings went on his tail. So it's just to contain all of your pocket stuff at the end of the day.
Yes. It's just so cute. But I don't see any interest. So we're going to move on. What else do we have? Let's see what else we have. We have this lady. She's actually, I just picked her up yesterday. She is an Ivory Dawn figurine. A lady with a little birdie. She's not an angel, but she's close. She definitely looks like it. She's got an angel's face.
She's very delicate.
The wings are probably just covered up behind her, under her cloak. And she does have, whoops, there's her tag. 1998 House of Lloyd, Ivory Dawn. We're starting her at $15. And if you're a reseller, you can still make money off of her, because I could not. The cheapest one I saw that sold on eBay was $20 or $25. I think $25, no, $30. I don't know, but she's. And I don't like to throw out eBay numbers because we all know it's all in the. They can ask a lot of money for these things on eBay. It doesn't mean that they get it, but I actually found a sold one that was sold not too long ago, and she's just beautiful, and she's not too big, not too tall. So she is about 8 inches, I think, roughly 8 inches tall.
That's amazing that there's been no break on the hand or the bird there.
That's what I was thinking too, especially the bird. No, it is. That was so sad. There was one lot I had in that auction yesterday that I picked up. There was one real nice vase, pottery vase. That was one of the reasons why I bought that particular lot. And that thing was broken, had been broken and re-glued, and you know how they are. They don't look at these things. They don't. I got Galen. Thank you very much. It was really sad because I couldn't see it in the pictures. The pictures are so small and they only have one picture per item. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes, and it was a bummer because that was one I was expecting to rehome and find a new home for as well. Now it's just gonna go to the thrift stores and Maybe someone there will find her and find it and give it a new home. Otherwise, it'll probably end up somewhere at the bins or something. Who knows? But I tried. Right, Cass? She is beautiful. Yeah, I really like her. I mean, I don't have a collection of figurines. Otherwise, I would be happy. But let's go ahead and count her down. Actually, this lot I only bought because it came with a tiger. It was like a merry-go-round tiger. I just still had this thing through him, and he was pretty big in the end. It looked on the picture. I thought he was smaller, and it came with all these figurines. But I just wanted the tiger. Says the person who says, "Don't send me any more tigers. I don't need any more purple or tiger stuff in my life." 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, a Cinderella. You're right. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I like that cloak. I like the colors too. It's a nice light blue, and then the bird is blue as well. And looks like it's going to Galen. Thank you so much. Bree may have lost her internet again, but that's okay. We Let me go ahead and put that in just for the what you call it, for the record. Boom. And was that my first or my second one?
Us too. Because you
Cool.
had the dresser dog.
Yes. Well, I figured I'd see if you're there. It is. Bree
All
is back.
right. The next item was a little wooden parrot box. It's hand turned. Both my dad and my brother do hand turned wood pieces. So now I recognize them when I see them. There's the lid. I've had one of these I sold before, but it was smaller than this one. I'm kind of thinking that maybe they were souvenir pieces if you were traveling. It doesn't have any identification that says that, but it just kind of feels like that. It's a little over 4 inches tall, this size. Just a nice little parrot trinket box, if that's your vibe. Super colorful. And I don't see any damage or any major wear to it or anything. It's in good shape. So
Yes, we're wearing purple just for Kaz. To honor Kaz today, we're all wearing purple.
Kaz is with her people when she hangs out with you and I. We all love purple.
Yep.
So the round wooden parrot box is $8, number 39. $8, number 39.
That's pretty though. I like the design. I like the art on there.
And then I've got a pair of tiny candle holders. These hold those little ones.
We got Sheila for 39.
Awesome, Sheila. Let me write that down.
It's a candle season. I got one coming up too.
So these are little, and I believe they're both Biederman. The company was identified as Biederman. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what they both came up as when I searched them. So this one is a kitty, and this one is a teddy bear. The bear is 2 inches. The kitty is 2.5 inches. And nice. I don't believe either of them have any chips. I know they don't have any cracks, but I don't believe there's any chips to any of them. Nothing feels rough. Here's the bottom of them. So for the pair, $8, number 28. $8, Number 28 for the little Biederman candle holders.
Cool. They are very cute. And they make little candles that would fit in there perfectly.
And
Cool.
that's my tip. Thanks, you
Cool,
guys, for
cool.
hanging out with us today.
Yeah, it's fun. And I learned something about stackable glass dishes. Now, this one is the one I really was not going to sell, or rehome. But here we go. Joyful
Ooh.
swung vase. It's a smaller one.
Look away, Kaz. Look away.
This is one of the ones I brought back from Germany. And this is, whoops, let's see, I think it's about 7 inches tall, something like that. No, it's actually 10 inches to the tip. But it's about 8 inches, 7 inches to 8 inches to the lower end. So the tallest tip is 10 inches, but it's about 7 inches vase space. And this one we're starting at $17. And it is a beautiful piece. I've had her sitting on my shelf for a while now. But what can I say? I need to make room. My house is getting too cluttered. And we did have, and I did say at some point that I'm going to sell off one of my purple pieces at every sale now. And then I kind of started, I lost my heart. I couldn't do it. I didn't have the heart to do it. Hey, here we go. Dirt Road Memories. Oops, there's all sorts of numbers throwing at me. The highest one right now is Rory at 25. Rory at 25. So, yeah, the bottom, of course. There we go. Here's the bottom. It's just a beautiful piece, and it looks a little, it looks lighter right now on the camera than it does in real life, but it is pretty close. Especially on top, you got the darker at the edges, it gets darker, and then you got the light in between. And it looks like it has been used. It's got some, looks like it's, I don't know if it's water stains or it's just, no, actually it's just some dust in there. I can clean that up. I just grabbed it off the shelf yesterday. And then it's darker on the bottom again, of course. It's almost like a two-tone. And we got Rory at 30. Thank you so much. And that mosquito, actually, that's just annoying.
I can't believe you haven't smashed it yet.
Well, I smashed one, but then it came and another one showed up. Yes, I'm shipping from Arizona. Claudia ships from Ohio. And that's the problem. It's still too warm during the day, and we've had a lot of rain, so the mosquitoes are they're just having a ball. You would think that at least at night they die out, because it does get pretty chilly at night, but the past couple of nights haven't been too bad. Last week it got a little chillier. Yeah, it's not that tall. It's a little bit smaller. It's a little shorter. That's perfect though. If you collect just purple, you can collect different sizes. Like some people have the rainbow colors like Jamie or of course MB. That's kind of cool too. So instead of doing different colors, you can do different sizes. And of course I have the bittersweet, that huge bittersweet. That's gonna be, if anyone is interested in that, you can email me, but that's gonna be, yeah, hard to ship. And it's not gonna be cheap. I paid good money for that baby. But it looks like I can still make money off of it on eBay. And I may just put it up on my shelf because it really goes with purple. It really goes with purple. Purple and bittersweet. Oh, that looks funny. That big one. It does. They don't even both fit in the picture together. Oh. So let's go ahead and count this down. And I got Rory at 35. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thumbnail. Happy purple, Tiger. Happy purple. Okay, and I got Galen at 37, and we're waiting for the bid end. See if Bree is still is back or not. She was back briefly. I know Bree's having computer issues today. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the bid end myself.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Bree. You're back, and we got Galen at 37. Thank you, everybody who was making offers on this wonderful piece. I appreciate it. And with that was my second one, right? I'm completely confused. No, I just started. This was
Nope,
my first
that
one.
was your
Right?
first one.
That was my first one. That's why that was my second thought. Oh man, I don't know
You
what
know,
I'm
we
doing.
middle-aged people are losing our memories already.
Oh boy, oh boy. And speaking of candle holders, I found this, which looks like a Williamsburg, but it's not marked. Looks like a jug.
Oh,
Paper
cool.
candle holder. The candle's inside. Now I am planning on taking the candle out to ship it unless you want the candle. I can probably still wrap it and put it back in there. But I would be worried about the candle messing it up and getting broken and shipping, and it's been used too. So it's nothing special. The candle is, but the rest is. I've not seen one of those before. Yes, you can open your eyes, Kaz. It's over. We're starting this guy at $16. $16. It's got this totally cool salt glaze design with um flowery thingies. They look like flowers, which is typical for Williamsburg. Again, Williamsburg is usually signed, and I do not see a signature on this. So I don't know if it is or not, but it's definitely made to look like Williamsburg. And I really like the jug.
Yeah, that is really cool. It's an unusual piece. I like that.
It is. You don't see those too often because you just stick it around, turn it around, and of course, then there's no design. That's the only thing that I don't understand why they don't have the design here. Because if you want to turn it around, there's a little hole. You can get a little light through there, but it's probably not meant to. It's probably meant to sit like this. Because I kind of like it. It's kind of cool that it looks like a
Yeah.
little hut at the same time. Uh, so and this is, let's see, it's about 8.5 inches tall. It's about 8.5 inches tall, and it's a beautiful piece. I mean, it's a salt glaze. It's not everybody's thing, but I really like it. I like it. I like the blue colors in it. And they're always blue. That's just the way it is. That's just beautiful. And that jug, it's just different. But we have no interest, and that's okay. We're gonna move on. And back to you.
All right. My next item is this
Nice.
little miniature Boyd glass
Ooh,
goblet. So it's only
that
this big.
was, excuse me, Georgia missed the price. That was $16. We were starting this at 16. Sorry, Claudia.
No, that's fine.
I thought I said the price, but maybe I missed it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, memory.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. We're gonna have a rundown later again, anyways.
Okay.
Speed round.
So if you're not familiar with these little Boyd pieces, they put a lot of nice little details into just these little collectible glasses that they did. The B inside the diamond right there lets you know that it's the Boyd Glass Company that did this one. The blue is just stunning. It is a stunning blue. Now on the inside, right here, I don't know. There's just a tiniest bit of a color difference. So I don't know if it was a manufacturer issue or if it's been bumped right there. I don't know. So I kept the price low for a little collectible blue Boyd glass goblet.
That's
And
a
it
cute.
is
I love that
just,
blue again. It's
yeah,
like if it's not purple, then that blue is my other color.
that's so pretty. $6, number 32. And these are fun if you want a rainbow collection because they made these in a ton of colors. $6, number 32. That's my first one. Now, my next item, some restaurant wear, which I know nothing about at all. My aunt gifted this to me for resale. So it's going to be choice. And I'll show you. First item, so it's going to be $6 for the thing. So first one is a sugar bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all of these were used restaurant wear. I do know was made to be used in restaurants. So it's heavy duty pieces. So inside there is a rust stain. These are Mayer China. And it's interesting because a couple of the pieces say Nassau and then a couple say Marion. So because at first I thought that that was the pattern name, but they're all the same pattern. They've got two different names on. So I don't know. The lid has the pattern too. Isn't that pretty? So it'll be $6 for the sugar bowl. And then $6 for these little shallow bowls. All three of them for $6. So these pieces say Marion. So I don't know why the sugar bowl says Nassau. And then, oh no, this one says Marion. This one says Nassau. So, but it's the same pattern. So I don't know. I just don't know enough about restaurant wear. And, there's some utensil marks in the bottom because these were heavy duty and used often. So for these three pieces, it would be $6, these shallow bowls. And then I've got two bowls. So here's the size comparison. So two bowls, and these are going to be $6. And these say Marion. So I
Where's
just don't know
Barb
enough
when you
about
need her? She would know these things.
who would.
Barb.
Yeah,
She
I
collects the
just
restaurant wear.
don't know anything about restaurant wear. My aunt gave them to me and said, "Hey, can you sell these?" And I said, "Hey, I can try." Oh, and I forgot to show you. There's a chip on the inside of the sugar dish. Just want to. So $6 for the sugar bowl, $6 for the two bowls, or $6 for the three shallow bowls. And the number is 24. Number 24 choice between the three pieces. Hi, Bonnie. And those are my two.
That was more than two. That was 4. 3 pieces plus.
I snuck a few extra in there.
Now I do have speaking of Ohio plate with a heart. I had to bring this. It's a little blade. It's nothing major. It's nothing big, but it's so cute. It's Three Rivers pottery.
I've had some Three Rivers pottery pieces before.
And we're going to start this at $6. And it's just a nice little piece. I love these. And these little plates I use a lot because like in the evenings, instead of eating like a big dinner, I either do salads or I snack. And I usually put like some small, like some cheese and olives or something like that, and put those on these little plates and just to have something to munch on, or nuts or whatever. And I always use little plates. So this is 7 inches across. And it's got a little bit of an edge, so you can put stuff in there. It's not gonna like fall out right away. And It's just a beautiful piece. I just love the design. That's why I picked it up and I've had it for a while. But again, it's time for it to find a new home since I have so much stuff that I haven't used in a long time. I switch my stuff out. I use
I
my
do
stuff
too.
and then I put it away and use other stuff. And
Yep.
then people wonder why I have 55 sets of dishes because, well, get a different set for the week for each week of the
Yep.
year,
I
right?
do that too. I'll even switch out like my curtains for the season.
Mm.
And yeah.
No, I don't even have curtains, so I don't have that problem. But that was so mean. They had some nice curtains here when I looked at the house when I bought the house, but then they took them, and that was
Oh,
mean because I have this huge, like 9 foot by 6, like by 15 foot or something, um, um, window and door and whatever else I have here. I mean, it's huge, and to get curtains made is just way too expensive. So I just have a little one of those little small ones that you have over the curtains. I just got one of those hanging because I found one at Guccieville in purple, which is nice. I like it that way. I don't need curtains because I like to be able to have the view, especially with all the kittens out there now. They're not playing as much anymore, so they are definitely getting adults now. But they all did really well with their TNRing. I mean, they were so mad
oh,
when they
that's
were
good.
in those traps. They were so mad. But as soon as I let them go, they ran off for 2 minutes and they came around back the other way and came back to the front for food. So they're not mad at me. They probably don't even remember now that something happened. And they all have their little ears chipped, and I'm the happiest person when I look at those little chipped ears. Priorities, priorities, priorities. That's why I thought Bree too that they were supposed to leave the curtains, but they didn't. And I wasn't gonna fight them over curtains. They were gone, and what are they gonna do? You know. And the next one, I do have another Williamsburg. This one is marked pottery vase, and this one is going. We're starting at 15. It's got a beautiful piece, and let's see, the mark is over here, and there's the bottom. And it is I just really like this piece. This is 6 inches tall. And I love that design too. And has a little bit different feel and a little different design than the other one. So chances are the other one was made as a copy of Williamsburg, but it's very close. So who knows? But you know, I like it, Rory. Thank you very much, Rory. So it's just a beautiful. I really like the Williamsburg. I've had it before. I sold it before, and I when I find it, I like to pick it up because it's just very well made, and it's real nice to look at. So we're gonna go ahead and count this down. 15, 14, 13. Here's the top, and here 12, 11. What was that? When I started 15, I don't know why. Oh, because I was looking at number 15 there on the screen. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Sorry, Bree. Bree just now put the starting bit in there, and I'm already at bit end. Oh, I'm getting delirious. I don't know what's going on. What's in the air today? Oh, but I do have Rory for 15. I don't have any other interest, and that's perfect. That's all it does. Only one item and one person who's interested in giving it a good home. That's all it needs. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I take it Bree is back, so I give it a couple more seconds for her to put in a bid end. She's probably still listening
There
to
it is.
me. 15. Thank you very much.
Poor
Appreciate it.
Bree.
Okie doke. And back to you.
All right. My next item is a set of Homeco wall sconces. And they probably would have had the glass, things in them. But those, you can pick those up anywhere. I see them all the time when I'm out sourcing. Now, my mom informed me that these were made so that you could spray paint them to match your decor if you wanted to. And she has a pair still hanging upstairs in our entryway. This set was made in 1978, and they're quite large, if you can't tell. So let me measure one. 15.5 inches long. At its widest point, you're looking at 6 3/4 inches wide. They still have their hangers. And then these are nice because they have these little bits all along. So it sits evenly to your wall. So you could actually have a candle in here and know that it's going to be safe on your wall. And a lot of times these were sold with a mirror that coordinated. That's what my mom's got. So I don't know if this one had a mirror or not, but a lot of times they were sold that way. There's the hangers on both the backs.
Interesting. I never saw those before.
Yeah, and the styling of them just makes me think very boho. And they're that plastic, that hard plastic. I don't know what they call that. But if you're familiar with Homeco, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Homeco did a lot of metal wall sconces, but these are that plasticky. And I've had them for a while, so I've dropped the price on them. They are just $12. Number 36. $12, number 36. In the 80s, my mom went through a phase where she spray painted all of the decor in our house gold. Like all of it. I had this plaster lion that was like 2 feet tall. Spray painted it gold. Spray painted everything gold. So you could spray paint those gold if you wanted to.
We got Sheila for 36.
Awesome, Sheila. Thank you. All right. And then my last item today is a brush and mirror vanity set. These were made in the 50s, and they would have had powder jars with matching lids. That this is this material. I find a lot of these powder jars without the material in them anymore because it wore out and rotted. And these are in really good condition. So there's the mirror. The handles are solid. Sometimes the handles on these are loose. Here's the brush. The brush is pretty clean. I've also found these where they're either completely smashed or doesn't even have the bristles anymore. These were meant, so if you push the little, you push it this way, push the little lever here, the brush comes off so that it can be cleaned.
Nice. That's cool. I didn't know that.
So this one I had, honestly, in my bedroom. This was my personal collection until I found this exact same set, but the material had blue and pink on it and went with my bedroom better. So that's why I'm giving up the set. Let me tell you how long each piece is. So 10 inches on the brush. Go it that way. And it's just this really pretty gold. And then the mirror, 13 inches on the mirror. So there's the handle on the mirror. So for the set, $14, number 40. $14, number 40.
Nice. I had a similar set, but mine was like the turquoise color that was so popular back then, and it had more pieces.
Yeah.
But they're hard to find those things. They're hard to find nowadays.
Yeah, and they're hard to find in that good of shape. I may have picked those up at an antique mall because they were mine in my personal collection, and I always pay up a little bit for stuff that's for me. And that was my last item.
We always do.
Sheila,
That's
I love that. You should paint them rose gold. That would be so pretty.
okay. Got Debbie for
Thank you,
40.
Debbie.
Cool. Yeah, that's just I mean, it depends on the color. If rose gold matches your interior, then yeah, that's definitely a nice color. I would paint them purple. Surprise!
I'm shocked by that.
Oh, now I have another small plate, and this one is a Francoma from my small plate collection. But I like that. It's kind of like the rosebud. I mean, the flower, not a rosebud, but a flower bud. Kind of looks like a flower, like
I
inside of a
love
flower.
Francoma pottery. I just love the feel of it.
Yeah,
Francoma pottery is just like silky.
and it's shiny. And we are starting this guy at. I had a price on him somewhere. No, I can't find it. $6. My plates are all $6 today, it seems.
And yes, Brie, it did.
Yes.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi,
Oh,
Nancy.
isn't Tiger's shirt gorgeous today? He
Oh, thanks.
looks amazing. I love that whole outfit. Love the look.
Yeah, and I got my little kitty on there, but it's too low. It's right under my email thing, so it's not really that visible. I poked my nice silk tie for that. So there. So yeah, $6 for the Francoma plate, and again, it'll make a nice snack tray for evenings, olives and cheese or something. We got Joan for $6. Joan, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Go ahead and count this down. Anyone in? Speak up now or forever hold your peace. 10, 9, 8. See, now I almost started counting at 6. I'm getting all confused with these numbers on the screen. 7, 6. There we go. There's my 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. Poor Bree is buffering like crazy today and coming on way behind. But what can you do? You would think everything is quicker in California and better and more expensive. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sell that shirt quite yet. Maybe next year. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Joan. I got you down for the plate, and I'm not gonna even deal with the bid end thing. We got that. And what else was there? There was, oh yeah, I still have that totally cool crystal bowl. Now, this does have one little nick there, right there. Where is it? Right here. There's a little nick. But that's the only thing, the only issue. Just one little chippy. This is from Romania. It's a lead crystal bowl. It's got it's got the tag right there. And we're starting this at $12 because of the nick. $12. Thank you, Bree. $12. And that's one of the pieces I found recently. I had a different one before that I rehomed earlier this year. So I figured I'll give you a chance, because especially now with the holidays coming up and this being clear glass, you can deck this out for the holidays, put all green and red stuff in there. Some like what are they called, those pine needle thingies or whatever people do on Christmas with green stuff, for those Christmas tree decors and stuff. I have no clue what I'm doing. I am not a decorator. I do not decorate my house, and I do not know all the terminology. But this is a nice piece, and it's from Romania. It's lead crystal. It doesn't give a real good sound. It's got a higher pitch, but it's a beautiful piece. And it's a little different than the ones that you normally see. It has different design, which I like about it. And it feels good in your hand. You can even put oranges in there, or orange slices, or just get the orange peel and dry it out, and it give you a nice. And then put like some smelly stuff in there with cinnamon or something. Make it a nice smelly jar. 4 inches. It's 4 inches tall and 4 inches on the top, and it's a little more, of course, obviously on the in the middle. And there's the bottom. Got a little star shape on the bottom. Yes, potpourri. Or poopery, as I call it in the bathroom, right? And I'm trying really hard to come up with ideas, but that's why we have you. That's why we appreciate you all in the chat, because you help us out with wonderful ideas. It's all teamwork here. We are all a team. There we go. But no one is interested in this beautiful piece. That's okay. We'll bring it back another time. $12. And it's from Romania. Now, Romania did not strike me as a country typical for lead crystal, but I guess usually it's from Poland or Czechoslovakia does a lot of these things, or Czech Republic now, but the old ones I've seen from Czechoslovakia and Poland, Bohemia.
Yes, Nancy. Cinderella carriage. Absolutely.
There you go. So it's okay. I'm gonna put this to the side till next time. You wanna do the recap? You wanna start the
Sure.
recap, Claudia?
I
You
sure
said a few
do.
items.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. And don't forget to give Tiger a thumbs up. And if you liked me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. All right. First item
All the
was
info is in the description. Claudia's channel, Claudia's Instagram, and all that good stuff.
Amber Pitcher. No chips, no cracks. This is Anchor Hawking Lido Milano. And I just think it's perfect for Thanksgiving. You've got this really pretty ribbing on the handle. The design's just really pretty. It's this size, so not huge. $12, number 25. $12, number 25. I had the Fenton small hobnail vases. These were choice for $6. There is the little milk glass one, that size. And then the green glass. This one's a little bit shorter and rounder than the milk glass. This one has an 8, so this one was made in the 80s. This one was made in the 70s because it does not have a number on it. So little Fenton vases, choice $6 each, number 33. Had my Fiesta Ware. This is not vintage. I believe it's modern. Fiesta Ware blue cup and saucer. No chips, no cracks. It's beautiful. $6, number 29. This pink, peachy pink strawberry candy dish was an offer up starting at 20, and it had, we discovered, a little flea bite right there, but nothing there. Nothing there. So one little flea bite.
25.
Thank you, Rory. And if you've never purchased from me before, please send your info. And when you do, make sure that you put in CAYE for my middle name, because sometimes I don't get it. People don't realize there's an E in my middle name, ClaudiaCayeVintage, gmail.com. And I will be invoicing today. And because I believe post office is closed tomorrow, so that if you pay, I can ship everything Saturday morning. And if not, it'll go out next week. but I do ask that you pay within 48 hours. This was not for starting at 20. It's this tall. It's beautiful. I believe it was made by the Tiara Glass Company. Ah, whacking things together. Had the Amethyst Libby wine glass from the 90s. It's a very pale purple. And just your basic wine glass. It was $6, number 30.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 Germany hand-painted plates. These are 8-inch plates. You get all 4 of them. $20, number 35. And then the Biederman little tiny candle holders, clear glass, cat and bear, and you got both for $8, number 28. And that's my recap.
Cool. Yay. Now let's see. What do I have? I still have this totally cool piece. I had that at $7 for the greenish compote. It's just perfect for the season. You can put something red in there. And just use it for, I don't know, whatever you want to use it for. Anything, but look at that design. I love that design. It just looks cool. $7 for the compote. What else did we have? We had, there's a bunch of stuff we don't have anymore. We had that large platter still, which I know it's a challenge with the shipping charges, but it's such a beautiful piece. I figured I offer it. Made by Wisniewski, signed right there. It's a signature. Wisniewski, $15. And that was, I think, 17.5 by 10 inches. Perfect for your turkey. It'll fit color-wise, too. It doesn't clash with the turkey. And there's plenty of room. I love that piece. But, man, I have to move on from it. But we still have the caddy dog. We had him at $25. $25 for the dresser caddy dog. He's so cute. But I think he was fairly close to the end, so you've probably all seen him already. And there's the bottom. And there's the inside. He's just so cute. Little dachshund. And we did have the kitchen dough container, the kitchen dough, whatchamacallem. I think that was $6. Such a charming piece. I just fell in love with its charm when I picked it up. And I had it for a while. And now it's time to find a new home for it. Then we still had one of these advertising column cookie jars, tins. $9 for the green one, a German advertisement. This is all original German advertisement that existed back in the day. Most of these companies still exist nowadays, but the advertisement, of course, is made to the way it was back then. $9. And I think that was, I said, 9 inches tall. It's a pretty big piece. Then we had, let's see, what else did we have? Oh, we still had that.
Rory for $9.
Okay, Rory, got you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And write that down or I'll forget. And then I have the Vietnam picture for $15. And again, I will ship it without the frame unless you want the frame. It's not a very valuable frame. It's a cheap, regular plastic frame, but it's a beautiful handmade picture and signed signature is right there. Trying to hold it up to where you can see it. It looks like it's painted on silk. Beautiful piece, $15. And I think that was everything from the first page, and everything else I think you've been here for. So let's see. There was, yeah, everything else you were here for. Then we're good. We got it.
We did it.
Cool. Yep. We did it. Another fun. Uh-oh, someone's complaining.
He just woke up from his nap. He's going to be wanting attention here.
Well, he knew it. We were pretty much done. He's like, okay, now that you're done, and now it's my turn.
Oh my goodness. He's up here in his ham. Oh, he just climbed. He's like over my head right now.
Oh, cool. He's got a hammer.
Oh, do not jump down on me.
Uh-oh.
No, jump down and walk over here.
Careful, you're going to have a cat in there.
He jumped on me. I knew he was going to do that.
Claws first, I take it?
Yes, right here.
Yes.
Got the claws right there.
They don't understand the concept of claws, but when someone else has their claws in them, then they get mad. But they don't make the connection of their own claws hurting someone else too.
My sale yesterday morning, the whole first half hour, he was asleep like a baby in my arms. And by the time that he got down, my arm was dead. I had no feeling in
it. Oh, I know the feeling. Zoltan loves the claws, though. He sleeps, especially now, and it's cooler. In the summer, it's usually too hot, but when it's cooler in the wintertime, he always sleeps in my arm at night too, or by my side. And he always starts out on my chest until I can't breathe anymore because he's heavy. And like,
yeah.
But he always does. He just stretches out and he just clonk, and they go right into my skin, and he doesn't understand.
Yeah, he likes to sit there and just have a claw in me while he's napping. I'm like, what do you think I'm gonna do? You have to attach yourself to me? I'm not moving.
Yes. We are their whatchamacallit, their what are these teddy bear type, soothing animals, pets, whatever. These do. So yeah, what can you do? What can you do? That's. Oh, but then I don't have a bed anymore now, like a bed. I have one of those I just have the mattress on the whatever thing it's on. But I used to have like a big thing behind the mattress, and I used to have the jump right on my chest from up there somewhere. On my belly. That's I
hate that when they're chasing each other while I'm asleep and they do the run across my stomach as I'm sound asleep. Ooh, do not appreciate that.
Especially in the wintertime or in the summertime when there's no blankets, and or they run across my legs and claws first, two of them, and all the claws. Ooh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeannie.
We put up with all that. Hi, Jeannie, and thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get ready with our shipping and packing and invoicing.
Yep.
And hopefully I'll have everything packed up by tonight, and I'll be sending
out plan too
tonight. And as soon as that's paid, it's gonna get shipped out the next business day. So we'll see. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I said that, but that's okay. There's never enough thanking, except when you're my cousin. She gets annoyed when I thank her too much for things because I forgot I just thanked her 30 seconds ago, so I thank her again. And she's like, enough already. And I'm like, why? What's wrong with being polite? And y'all, see y'all next week. Y'all know the deal. Y'all keep it real. And we go bada bing, bada